okay. It's a live store, so it's totally fine. So we're going to go live. Hi, everybody. Happy first Saturday of December. This is Tracy from Life is Sweet, and we're going to go through all the new British. We got like a lot of new British yesterday. So I want to show you all the fun things, tell you if I had it, why it's delicious, and just show you what we got for the holidays. So thanks for watching. Okay, so I took a drive. Usually I've been doing this since 2007, 2008. I would drive, pick out a few things from the importer, bring it in because people had a request. But at the time I didn't have a lot of money. So I had to pick two of this, two of this, two of this, and hope it sold. But now every time I buy it, we sell everything. So I have not had the chance to drive over there. So we order some things online, but mostly I get to go see my friends. So that's the exciting part. So anyway, I'm kind of looking at the ceiling. And yes, unicorns are real, just saying. Anyway, but okay, so crazy hair. Okay, crazy hair. Okay, so we're in the live store, so you're going to hear people all day. But anyway, so here we are. So basically, the British chocolate is like a little sweeter. It's different. Very different than Hershey. If you say Hershey to a Brit, they will have a moment. It's not worth it. So here we go. So I got the standard dairy milk. Dairy milk. Okay. Delicious, smooth, creamy, yummy. This is the granddaddy of it all, right? When you think Charlie and Chocolate Factory, this is the one. Okay. But they also do a whole nut. So basically, whole nut is same thing, just has big hazelnut in it. I believe it's hazelnut. Yep, it's hazelnut. Okay, so that's that one. We also have a caramel version, which yum. And then, so that's the caramel one. Now Cadbury, I don't know if you know this, but Cadbury, and one more, mint crisp. This one's actually from Ireland, which is really cool. And it's just got little mint crispies in there. And so it's spearmint though, not peppermint. And so Cadbury, the way that Cadbury works is that all over the world, Cadbury licenses out to certain companies. So for example, Cadbury people or make who in England is very different than the Cadbury people who make in Canada, who also different from the Cadbury makers in America. America, the Cadbury makers are Hershey. It's a very different recipe, very different feel. Brits would throw it away. Okay, so it's a very different experience. Bye, guys. Have a great day. And then basically, it's worth it for people who love British candy and that smooth, creamy milk chocolate. That's a very different chocolate than American chocolate. So anyway, so dairy milk is the granddaddy. So they're licensed all over the world. Nestle does the same exact thing. So you'll see Kit Kat, but a Kit Kat from England is very different than Kit Kat from America. It just is. And you'll often see sometimes, from Japan, all different flavors that we would never maybe have here and that you can't get here because of the licensing. So that's kind of just a little bit boring business stuff, but it's why things are different everywhere. So if you go to England or to Italy and you see a chocolate bar from Cadbury, it's going to taste different than if you're used to it from America. So that's kind of the backdrop there. But Cadbury's the granddaddy. They are the main producer. So here we have, these are brand new to me. They're Cadbury Boost. Again, same chocolate, and let's see what's in it. It says it's got caramel biscuits and a nougaty filling. Can you see the picture there? I don't know if you can see it, right? So this is Cadbury Boost. I'm excited to try this one. So we did the basics, and then, oh yeah. So now we've also got a double decker. Have you ever seen a double decker before? First of all, delicious. But second, so it's got layers, right? It's called the double decker. And this one, let's see what it says. It's got milk chocolate, chewy nougat, and crispy cereal, and crunchy cereal. Probably Rice Krispies kind of in there. They may not agree. But anyway, with the Cadbury chocolate on top. So that's a double decker. If you haven't tried any of these, you should see if your local candy store or order. That would work too. Okay, here we got picnic. Again, what people like in other countries is often very different than maybe what we would pick here. Most of us are not going to put raisins in our chocolate bars. That's just not going to happen. But, oh, cool. Anyway, so So yeah, so Picnic has raisins, nuts, and it has something else in there. Hold on a second. So it's caramel peanut cereal, raisins. They put dried grapes. How funny is that? And then yeah, peanuts. So yeah, so that's kind of all. Oh, it's the biscuits in there. So it's all kind of mixed together in the nougat. Really, really good. Oh, comments. Sorry, I'm not seeing any comments. So sorry. I'm new to this. Hello, everybody. Thanks for watching. Hi. Oh, look, see, I'm like learning. No, it's up. There we go. Hi, thanks for watching, guys. Hi, Gabby. Hi. Tell me if you've tried British candy before. Put that in the comments so I can tell you and what it was that you loved. So I'm not really sure. And if you want, share this and then bring your friends on to look at British candy. I love, love it, love it. So there you go. So there's that part. Okay, so the picnic standard oldie but goodie. They used to have a candy. They still do called a Yorkie bar. And it used to, on the side, what I liked about it was that it was a little bit like risque and it would say not for girls. It said it right on the side of the package and it was like, haha, it's not for girls. And of course, then girls wanted it. And so, but last couple of years, they removed it, try to be more politically correct, which boring. Anyway, so I don't buy them anymore because it doesn't say it anymore. I'm not going to produce support that nonsense. Anyway, here is Cadbury Time Out. This one's a little bit of a skinnier one. It's got wafers inside. I don't know if you could see a picture better, but do you see that? So like there's the wafer. And so there's like a wafer and chocolate inside, and it's like a long bar. I don't know. Like, have you ever had sugar wafer cookies that have like the thin layers with cream inside? This is just a chocolate version of that. Okay, now we've also got, we did the double decker. We have Mars bars. Now, you know, put it in the comments if you've ever tried a Mars bar. This one is an English Mars bar, which is way, way better than the American version. This one has hazelnuts and peanuts in it. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's what it could have. I'm looking to see. And it's just the one with the nougaty center. So delicious. Okay, we sell out of these every time we have them. So there's that one. Have you ever had Maltesers? Okay, in America, this would be kind of like let's see. Oh, Whoppers. Now we sell a version of this here that is triple dip chocolate. So the malt is like, if you've ever had Ovaltine, that's malted milk. And so they used to make malted milkshakes. Probably heard of that. They make a center that's a little crunchy and it kind of dissolves in your mouth. That's the center part here. And then, so malt balls, which again, if that's not a thing you eat, malt balls are, they're just really good and it's a center, but some people like the layer of chocolate to be really thin, but others like triple dip, like want more chocolate to center. And so this is a thinner one, but we also, hi Patricia, hi Crystal, thanks for watching. And so this one is like one of those old school, but again, with the British chocolate, which is very different than American chocolate. So there's that piece. And like when I'm talking about like the layers of chocolate to malt consistency, right? Everybody has their favorite. Some people like more chocolate, some people like less chocolate. But I'll tell you this. Ever have a Reese's peanut butter cup? And they have all those different sizes. Like they have the really small ones. We sell really giant ones like this. We have the flat ones that come like 2 to the pack. So here's the difference. Some people love the poppable tiny, tiny ones, right? Because very little peanut butter to very little chocolate. It's kind of a nice consistency. But then when you get to the next size, you get the flat like cups, right? And it's very little chocolate to peanut butter because you're getting a bigger bite of peanut butter to the chocolate. So like that's for people who like more peanut butter, less chocolate, right? And then finally, when you do the giant one, you have even less chocolate to the more peanut butter. So like that's kind of the same thing. Everybody has their preference. And there's not a right or wrong. Like I love gummies. Some are really soft. Some are really hard. Some are really flavorful. Some are not. Some are vegan. Some are not. Some have chocolate on them. Some do not. Like all of those things. I don't like the fleshy ones. You ever have one that's like giant, like a giant shark or a snake, big? When you bite into it, it's kind of like fleshy. I don't do that one. but I do every other kind. So I am like, I am a gummy snob. But anyway, okay. So that is the Cadbury versions of what I got. Now, fries, Turkish Delight. This is a super duper popular one in England. Dairy Milk does make, Cadbury does make a version. They actually, I think, bought fries. But fries, it has, you ever see Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe where Edward gets in trouble with the Turkish Delight? It's kind of like a chewy, nougaty center. They've made, it's been around, it's like one of the oldest candies ever. They make them very, all different weird flavors, like rose flavored and uh, pistachio flavor and all kinds of different flavors that maybe we wouldn't think of as candy, but like in the Middle East, this is like a real Turkish delight is a real thing. And it's kind of it doesn't use real gelatin, but it's gelatin like. But this one is rose flavored, but like fries took it another like level deep and made it wrapped in chocolate. So I mean we can love things and then you add chocolate and it just changes the world, right? So there's the fries. Turkish Delight, super popular, super traditional, and Brits know how to do it. Okay, so now we got back to Kit Kat. Oh, we talked about Kit Kat. So popular, Kit Kat Dark. Now, predominantly in England or the United Kingdom, they prefer milk chocolate. But I will tell you, we sell out of these dark Kit Kats every time. Now, in America, there's definitely a trend for dark chocolate versus milk chocolate, but because it's healthier, right? That's what they say. But it just depends if you like sweet or not. That's really all it is. So thanks for watching, guys. It's like one of my first times going live on TikTok. So thanks for making it fun. It's to be super fun. Anyway, we got our British candy and I drove to get it. And so we're just kind of doing a rundown of all the ones. Now here's this one. This is actually from Canada. It's called Eat More. Has anybody ever tried this one before? This one's more of a nougaty one. Do you know what a nougat is? It's kind of just chewy. Um, and this one has like dark toffee peanut chew. All right. And it says, it doesn't say that it has chocolate on it, but let's double check it because anything from, it doesn't, no, it doesn't, no chocolate. So it's just chew with all that stuff. But like, you think about like maybe Charleston chew, but without the chocolate, that kind of consistency. Um, you know who else does that? We have Bonomo, Turkish taffy kind of stuff, but also oh, Abba Zaba does something like that. They put peanut butter in the middle and then they wrap it in like taffy. So that's Eat More. That is from Canada. And then oh, well, you know, I forgot to tell you this one. So Curly Whirly. Put in the chat or put it in the comments if you've ever seen a Curly Whirly. So when I was a kid, they had a candy bar in America that was called the Marathon Bar. And it was basically ribbons of caramel that they would lay out and then they dip it in chocolate. And it was kind of like woven like a braid. And that's what this is. But this is the British version with British candy. So in America, we don't have the Marathon Bar anymore. So the great news is you can get a version of it from the Brits because they're smart and they know good stuff. All right, so there's that one. Now we have, we're going to jump into Nestle. So Lion bars, this is a coconut line, which I am actually going to eat today. Lion is an interesting one, kind of like the picnic, which had all the had all kinds of stuff in it. Lion bar, but this one, oh gosh, it's in another language, so that's not going to tell me anything. Let's see. Yes, because it's imported, so it's not in English. And Nestle is from all over, but this is coconut. It looks like it has obviously coconut, but it has layers inside. But the Lion bar normally is a really popular one from Nestle. So I just love a candy bar. Okay, so then there's that one. So now we've also got Galaxy. Have you ever heard of Galaxy? I don't know if you know, but like in other parts of the world, Nutella is like super duper popular. I thought that's what was on the top, but it's not. It's just another kind of just chocolate. So Galaxy makes a whole bunch of different. They make Ripple, they make Rebels, they oh gosh, what's the other one called? But they have a whole bunch of different candy bars all under the name and then they kind of go. But this is just their basic bar. Because if you love their chocolate, this will make you happy. So there's that part. Okay, sure. Okay, the other things we got were, does anyone ever have wine gums? So wine gums are like, this is from Maynard's and Bassett's. I think they joined. It used to be Bassett's and then it used to be Maynard's, and I think they joined. But basically, it's just a roll of gummies. That are delicious, and they're not wine flavored. Wine gums, the old school ones, not in the roll, are shaped like, and they'll say port on them, cognac, like different types of wines, but they were just chews, kind of like a gummy, but a little bit firmer. So these are old school. This one is good. And then we also got, wait, where is it? I'm gonna open it. Those are the wine gums. Anyway, okay. So here we got also regular Kit Kats. And again, from the Brits. So a little bit looks kind of like ours, but the chocolate's going to be very, very different. So we have dark and the milk for that one, which is a yummy one. Let me do this other one, and then I'll go show you the other stuff. So this is a brand new one for me. It's extra strong mints. This is the, I don't know if that's a popular one in England or not, but I was calling it tree boar, but maybe it's something else. But the extra strong mints, it's like a sharp, kind of like a lifesaver, but really strong and like shocking. So there's that one. Anybody ever try these before? These are good. Like we get people who come in who actually smoke. These are ones like that make you not smell like smoke. So that's like, you can see why that's popular in England where everybody seems to smoke. So there's that one. So let's say, oh, I did forgot to show you the biggest granddaddy of them all. Okay, flake bars. Anybody ever had a flake bar? In the UK and even in Italy, Europe, they will make a 99, which is a soft serve vanilla with half of this in there. And what this is basically a very crumbly. Can you see that? Can you see that up there? Like, it is a crumbly chocolate. It's like just like thin, thin layers all kind of piled together. They cool. So when you bite into it, kind of just all dissolves, kind of like a log of chocolate, not solid. And so flakes are really popular. This is one that we cannot keep on the shelves. But if you ever go to Europe, get a 99. So you get ice cream and chocolate together. So there's that one. Hold on. Okay. I'll show you the next one. So have you ever, this is Nestle again. And Nestle, sorry, my hair's doing something crazy. Okay, so Aero is a very light and bubbly candy. I'm going to do that one. And where's that? There. Hold on. Okay. Now, Aero, here's plain version. Okay. And here's the mint version. Do you see how like the mint is same kind of thing, but covered in milk chocolate? So when you bite into this, it's got lots of air, which is really interesting if you're used to just eating like Hershey bars or something that is solid. This has like air that they put into it, so it's bubbly. You feel it, like the bubbles. It's very interesting. So it's not pop rock kind of bubbles, but like chocolate kind of bubbles. So anywho, it's like really interesting. So that's Aero mint milk, and this is Aero mint. Highly recommend. People love them. So there's those two. Let me put this over here. So put them out so people can come buy them. Okay. So now, oh, this is my favorite ever. Let's see if I can get the box open. So if you've ever had Cadbury before, tell me what was your favorite. Because like there's a lot of them. Like, do you like the dairy milk kind of thing, which is a little bit more straightforward? Do you like a candy bar that has stuff in it? Do you want just chocolate? I don't see anybody, but like that is like, I love all that stuff. And I wish I could see all the comments. I don't see them all, but that's okay. Anyway, so here we have the other one. So flake and crunchy are really the base of all candy bars in the UK. So crunchy has this molasses sponge inside. Can you see that? Like right there. So the molasses sponge basically, it's kind of this, It's a chemical reaction with the molasses, and it's like a honeycomb, and like it uses baking soda. It's like a chemical reaction. People make it. Again, very old candy. Basically, what happens is when you bite into it and it goes in your mouth, it just completely dissolves. It goes from being very chalky to like liquid, just like that. And that's what's inside this. So it's also covered again with dairy milk chocolate covered sponge. So it's just one of those ones. Like there's nothing like it. I actually shouldn't say that. Violet Crumble, which is from Australia, is similar. And again, Aussies and Brits are going to fight about which one's better. But that is one of those weights I'm not going to get into because I don't know the difference. We don't have anything similar. Okay, so now the next one I'm going to show you is, have you ever heard of Kinder? Like a Kinder Bueno? So Kinder is a German company, often with Nutella, like we talked about, or hazelnut, and they make these little hippos. Can you see how cute that guy is? And so the hippo shape is like a wafer cookie and with cream inside. It is so delicious. So they make a cocoa version. Let me find the other one. And then they also make, you see that? A plain version without the chocolate. And they are so stinking cute. Like you actually feel a little bit bad eating them. And actually, I'm going to open one and show you. So here we go. Have you ever had a hippo? They're like the cutest. Like, I'm not kidding. Uh-oh. Like, look at him. Like, how fun is he? And so I feel bad eating him face first. I'm going to eat him the opposite way. Ass first. That's right. So damn good. So you see, the 2 layers of cream inside, surrounded by the cookie. So dang good. All right, if you haven't had a hippo, put that on your list. So I would say, in order of what you should try, crunchy, hippo, curly whirly, flake because it kind of dissolves, and arrow. Those are your top. Those are the granddaddies of what you should try. This is cute. Here's my little hippo guy. Okay. I will eat more later. Okay, we got those ones. Let's see. Okay, got a new one. If you're if you're American, sorry, coming back. You never heard of Smarties? Smarties. I mean, some people might say it's a sacrilege, but it's kind of like M&Ms. But it's the British. I'm sorry. You're Canadian version from Nestle, and it's actually kind of like, because the name in America means like kind of a sweet tart candy, they have a trademark issue. So it always gets complicated when these are in, and this is one of the reasons why these are not in America, because there's already a trademark for Smarties. So these are one of the Christmas ones. Aren't they cute? And they shake and shake. Anyway, so that's the Smarties, good chocolate. And you can take your time with that. That one's all set. All right, now, oh, I have one more. I have one more to show you. Hold on, for a Kit Kat. Okay. So, remember I said that sometimes you get interesting flavors. Here's a Kit Kat caramel. So there's caramel in between the layers, as well as the wafer and stuff. So now you have caramel, you have dark, and you have milk. Anybody ever try? Oh, I have messages. Hold on, I don't even know how to do that. I don't see where that went. Sorry, I'm like new at this thing, so I don't know. Swipe left. Well, I don't see the message, but thanks for sending a message. I appreciate it. So yeah, that's on this and this and this. All right, so that's good. So we're gonna do that. That is gonna go out on the shelf. There we go. Okay. Let's see what other ones I have. Oh, one more candy. A little more. One more better. What? No, you're not putting them on. You're gonna put them on the shelf, so it doesn't matter. Okay, Okay. Okay, you can have them back. All right. So these are called kind hearts. They're kind of like sweet tarts a little bit, but I think they're sweet. Sorry. Very. And it's just a roll, and they have like nice little heart sayings like I love you, good vibe, awesome, just be you. So kind of, but they taste better than conversation hearts. So kind hearts. I love it. The good vibe part. Make be happy, all that good stuff. So there's that one. Okay. Make sure you're putting them in the system too before you put them out. So, okay. Now one more. Uh-oh, hold on. Let's see. This one is another candy. Same kind of thing as like we talked about the wine gums. This one is Roundtree, which is the other company that does this kind of thing. And that one's kind of messed up. Oh, see, so roll. It's called fruit pastels. Again, same kind of thing. This one has sugar around them. So each little one kind of looks like this. You see that? It's like a little round gummy, but with sugar on it. And it's a nice firm one. And so there we go. So fruit pastels are delicious. I love them. They're nice and things. And so same kind of thing, just a different wrapper. Okay. Go. And then, so there's that part. Now, we just did the Smarties. Hold on, let me see if I can get this box open. So have you ever heard of Dolly Mix? So Dolly Mix is, again, it's like a fun one. And when you see it, you'll understand why it's called Dolly Mix. It's another really old candy. And if you think back, excuse me, you think back to like when you were a kid and you had like tea sets and you were playing with like your dolls and like you needed little things. That's what the Dolly Mix, and it's tiny, tiny candies inside. And it's like got little like, can you see that? Like little multi-leveled like little drops that are colored, and they're like orange and pink and yellow. They're caramel. I'm just looking for, see if they have a better picture. Of course they don't. They also have tiny, tiny, like spice drop looking guys. But again, this was like one of those things that they would play with the tea set. So there's your Dolly Mix. So cute. And again, one of those things that you can't find anywhere else. We used to actually have it bulk in a jar, but then they stopped doing that. So now we don't have it, which bums me out. I like a lot of choices here. So, but yeah, here's the Dolly Mix. So now you can have fun with that. Think about grandkids or like even like want to just have little tiny candies to eat. I love that. All righty. Look at this, Smarties. Oh, okay. Now, this one is one that most people have probably heard of. If you ever watched Doctor Who, which is again a Brit one, and one of the things he always says, like when he does an interview and he meets somebody, is he takes his hand out of his pocket and he goes, "Jelly baby," and that's one of those ones. So Jelly baby. And they have like a little powder on them, but again, soft, chewy, shaped like babies. Anybody remember in America, we used to have a thing called chocolate baby. The babies were like kind of like Tootsie Rolls, but this kind of small shaped Tootsie Roll, but they were shaped like babies. And they come in an orange box way back when. But yeah, I like it. But these jelly babies are like one of those things that are like the thing. So anyway, all right, we're almost through the boxes of all the British candy. I'm so excited that you all are watching to show all the no fun stuff we got. We're going to go actually live later because later we're going to make cocoa bombs. And if you've ever had cocoa bombs, you'll want to see how they're made. Because we've had a lot. We weren't going to do it this year, and then a lot of people asked for them, so we're doing them. So here's another one. These are called wine gum. Same thing, right? Like the roll, but this is what they are. See how they're all shaped? So they say, let's say, oh, this one doesn't say. Oh, one says port. One says, what does that say? Can't read it. Some says their name. Uh-oh. There we go. We're going to ignore him. All right. So this is a bag of, and it's the traditional real shapes. So that's that one. So, yay. All right. Before you put this in, just you gotta look for the size. You might be able to just the size. I'll show you after. Okay. All righty. So we did jelly babies. We did fruit pastels. We did wine gums. Okay. Now we're on to the best of the best. Okay. Have you ever seen these before? Okay. These are called hobnobs. Hobnobs are, you know how in Brits love their tea. They always have a cookie or something with their tea. And they have these things called digestives, which means that they say, which I don't necessarily buy it, but they say the cookies help you with digestion, which sure, I'll eat cookies to help with my digestion. Why not? So, but they basically take, because we're a candy store, we don't do just the plain cookies. We did the chocolate covered ones. So this is hobnobs. Now hobnobs here, this is the milk version. The milk, yeah, this is, and it's Odie. It's an Odie cookie, and it's covered with chocolate. Can you see that? See that? These are like this box. This is like $7 box because the people who love these love them. Like they will, anyway, they will come and buy all of them. So there's the hobnobs. They're in stock. Now we also have a dark version, and I think I mentioned to you that in the UK, Brits are not as fond of dark chocolate as they are milk chocolate because they feel like if they're going to have chocolate, we might as well have chocolate, right? And have it be sweet. They do like their sweets over there, which I can appreciate. So this one. They're the same exact thing, but with dark chocolate on there. So, anywho. All right, so there's that one. I'm going to pull that top off quick so we can go right out on the shelf. Because these are like perfect for stocking stuffers and stuff. And like you have hot chocolate or you have tea or like leave for Santa, all that good stuff. Santa would, I bet, love these. So there's that one. And then the other one, here we go, are digestives. You've mentioned that? Digestives. And it's like the nation's favorite. I can attest. Last time I was visiting the importer, I hadn't eaten anything, and he gave me a roll. They were like this. And he gave me a roll of cookies, not the chocolate kind, and I ate the entire roll on my drive. That's not a good thing. But anywho, so that is one of those things that, they're addictive like that, and you feel like, oh, that was a good one. You ever have Oreos, and you're like, I'm just going to have 2, and then like 10 later, you're like, okay, I got to stop, and then 2 more just in case, and then, oh, well, that one's broken. That same kind of thing. So anyhow, sorry, I'm having trouble with the bowl. Okay, I got this. Let's pull that part off anyway. But you have not tried any of these. You're cheating yourself. You really should. So here we are. This is the milk chocolate. You'll notice that actually, it's not true. You usually have a Bounty bar, and usually like one color is usually milk and one color is dark. But actually, oh no, I'm right. Okay, so like look, milk chocolate, blue. Dark chocolate, red. So there's that part. So here we are with the digestives. That is delicious. And they're not as oaty. The other one said that's their main distinction is that it's an oaty cookie. I'm going to eat the rest of this one. Oh my gosh, that is so good. Okay. So, huh? No, it's more, they're more than that. So you got to give me a minute. Oh my gosh. There's nothing to do. Most of them are $4.95 or $5.95. It just depends on what the size. Do you have something that's 165 grams? Look on the other one. Don't look in that or look on that. So you don't have to get out of it. They haven't sent me the bill, so I don't know. I'm sure it went up. Those are usually $5.95 or $5.99. Okay. Oh, and I lied again. So these are blue and blue, milk and dark. All right. Well, anyway, normally blue is one, red is the other. This one, they mixed it up again. So These are the dark chocolate digestives. They will be gone probably by next week. So that's a delicious one. Anyway, okay. So let's see. Did I miss anything? I don't think I did. So I really am so glad we did this. And I'm glad, I hope everybody enjoyed. And I wish I could like see you and talk to you. But if not, if you just tell me, if you have any questions about anything, I would be happy to answer. I know all kinds of things candy, like a ton and ton and ton of things candy. So, but if not, I would love it if you guys would follow. That way you'll get notified every time we do this. And later on today, we're going to do our brand new cupcakes because we have brand new seasonal cupcakes out, and we're going to do homemade cocoa bombs. So I hope it's a great day. Hope your life is sweet, and let's see you soon. Bye. All right, I don't even know how to turn this off, right? That's how something. Hold on. All right. Well, anywho's. Thanks for watching. Let's see, in case I lose you. Oh, there we go. End. All right. End. Let's see. I think we can finish end the stream.